well as inspire as many other churches as we can, including ours. We do thank you so much. You know, the building materials alone, I heard it's over $5,000. And then the vans, I don't know how much that costs. But there is a need down there, and these people are, I mean, they are so appreciative and respectful of us. It's just amazing how well they treat us, and we don't necessarily get treated that well in our own country. So it's very humbling, and it's just an experience I wouldn't trade for the world. Thank you. Thank you.
My name's Mike Reynolds, and this is my second year also that I went to Mexico. And just as a time frame reference, when we were down there last Sunday, their service took 2 hours. So I'm going to make this short and sweet, so we can get out of here under the 2-hour mark. But anyway, I was real excited about going this year, right up until Pastor Jake said he wasn't going. And then I said, uh-oh, I don't speak Spanish. I know the other people down there didn't speak Spanish, but what are we going to do? But I persisted when we went, and it turned out great. This year was a lot different than last year, because last year I was kind of learning. I didn't know the process, didn't know what's going on, kind of stand around and okay, but okay, nail here, nail there. And this year, you know the process, you start building, you can think ahead and get materials ready so stuff goes faster, and it's a lot easier on everybody. I'm going to finish this with the high-low, but then one of the things we did down there in devotions and eating, we had a high-low. But before I get there, last year at our house that we built, Ray talks about how emotional it gets, and I'm kind of macho. You go in there, and then you see these people, get so emotional when they get their homes. I don't care who you are, it really messes, really affects you. So this year I thought, okay, I'm tougher this year, and first house we go to, and the lady starts talking, and she's just so emotional. I'm already like Ray said, not again. I thought I was prepared for this, but you really don't. Each year, it's been just as emotional as the previous year. But so with that, I mean, ends with my high-low. Well, the low, I think, for me, or us, during the trip was several of the youth got sick, and I thought that was really bad. They ate something or drank something, who knows? They were all over the place. So it was really sad because they wanted to join. They couldn't really get out of bed. Luckily, it only lasted one day. They were down for a day, and they bounced back pretty quick. But it just hurt me to see that they wanted to be part of this so much, and they just couldn't even move. So I think that was my low for this trip. My high was Thursday. We went back to the house that I helped build last year. And 2 kids came running out, and the mother came running out. And she's so glad to see us. And she said, hey, you want to see the house? And I go, yeah. And within the year, they had added on to it. They added a bathroom, they had a little storage here, and they actually added a kitchen. And she's so proud of it. And they kept it up, and it really looked really nice. And it was their home. So that was the high for me, because the talent, you gave someone a talent. She didn't bury hers. She didn't squander it. She, invested it and made it better. And that was really exciting for me to see. So that's my story.
Ray, Sherry, Mike. I don't know if anybody else has as many questions as I do. You answered many of them. But a couple things you might answer for us. If I were to go to Mexico next year, one of the first questions I have, how about security? How about safety? Is it secure and safe?
The part of town that we're in Tijuana, we don't, we've never had any of that cartel or any of that stuff that scared a lot of the churches away a couple, 3 years ago. I mean, I think 10 churches backed out. So here these families have got their plots all built, they poured their cement, and then all these churches back out so they don't get a home. We didn't see any danger down there. I mean, yeah, once in a while you'll see a police pickup full of policemen with M16s going up and down the street, but we just didn't see any of that. In fact, there's actually a basketball cement playground across the street from us, actually go over there a couple nights and play soccer with the locals in this park. And of course there's a language barrier, but they know what they're doing. They're playing soccer and they're having a ball. We make sure that anybody that leaves the compound doesn't go out of the compound by themselves. They've always got somebody else with them. We don't let the youth go off the compound, a group of them without a grown-up. So we always make sure there's a grown-up with them. So I just have faith that nothing's going to happen to us, and I've never seen anything happen. And I know 1 year early on before I started coming, one of the groups got robbed at knife point on their job site. So we definitely encourage everybody not to really bring any fancy jewelry or anything like that, necklaces or anything. But they did find the people that did rob that site. I don't know if you heard about the story, and then they got all their stuff back. So the police are very accommodating and wanting to help us because I think they appreciate what we're trying to do for their people. But no, I don't have no fear at all walking around out in the village. So I hope that eases everybody's mind and decide to come.
You want to answer that also?
I can just tell you from my point of view, I don't usually go out after dark here in town, and we don't go out after dark there. So I felt as safe there as if I was going downtown Portland.
You're good. Another question I have is, do local people help in the construction? Are they there to help, or are they in the way when you're trying to build?
Typically what happens is the kids, the little ones, come out and try and help. The adults generally don't. I mean, they'll sit there and watch you all day. They'll bring, if you want water or something, they'll, offer you something. But typically, at least in ours, the ones I've been on, they have not helped. But the little ones do, and we teach them how to hammer. And at our site this year, we had some scrap lumber, and they're making airplanes out of scrap lumber. Taught them how to hammer.
A lot of these families, they're working during the day, so they can't be there to help us. Our site, the mother worked during the day and the father worked at night. So the first day we were there, of course, it was Sunday after church. We go out and start right away that first day to try to get the 4 walls out. And we had a husband and wife there, and they both wanted to get right in on it and hammer, do whatever they could do. And so that's what we try to do. One day when we were painting, the wife was home, and so she got up on the ladder. She was painting the trim on the house. I mean, they want to help. A lot of them do want to help, but most of them aren't there because they have to work.
We all have different sites, so we all have different families. All 3 of us were at a different site. My site was the single mother with 2 children, and we were building the house behind her sister's house, who also had a single mom with 2 children. So we had 2 single women with children on my site. And I gotta tell you, being a single woman, I know whenever there's somebody there that can help, man, you're just gonna take every bit of help that you can. And so they came out every day and checked it out, and let us use their restroom, and we're always out there being friendly with us, even though there was the language barrier. But the last day we were there, we didn't have really much to do, and so